Welcome back, everybody. More News Tower. Straight away, I'm thinking about doing the High Society. We are almost at 100,000 subscribers with the newspaper, and that's pretty big. Now, in the last episode, we did the whole photography thing, so we're gonna have to see about all that. Now, as far as money goes, $5,000, $6,000. Don't know if that's enough to actually get a photography thing going and all that, but we'll have to see. But we finally have that in. Sell 161,000 news again. I mean, yeah, I'll accept that again, I guess. Sure, no problem. And let's go over here to, I guess, Woodmere. We're looking for a hopeful, investigative, alarming, and statement. We're going to do that district so that we could potentially go to Long Beach, and then Long Beach maybe to European radio, Europe radio. Have to see. Yeah, so one thing I had in mind was up here. Up here might be the best place to do the photography stuff. Let's go in order. Look at a few things that we have. I think we got another undercover one, I believe. Let's take a look at hiring. Actually, we'll look at hiring here in a sec, because, yeah, the photography people in a minute. We'll look at ads here also in a bit, and let's take a look at all of this stuff. So we have a dark room, converts photo negative into photo, so I'm assuming it needs to be dark. So build a photographer desk, assign a photographer, build a dark room to develop photo negatives, assign a darkroom technician. So we have to actually get a darkroom technician, which in this case, Jerry Farmiolo is the only one available at the moment, I guess, unless we get rid of them and re-roll. There's Sloth. I don't like the Sloth. They are extremely cheap. Not a fan. I mean, extremely cheap is actually, I'm kind of a fan of that, but and we have one skill in darkroom technician. Should we re-roll? We did it. 50% less trash. I don't mind that. Oh my god. Highlander. The higher the workplace, the faster the work. 3% work speed increases per floor, capped at 50%. This was probably the best case scenario. I think I got super lucky on that. He has a 2 skill in darkroom technician, and he's a Highlander. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so we have Mr. Darkroom up there. We do need to build a photographer desk, so let's see if we can do that also. Darkroom, repro camera, chemical engraver, sales desk. Where is the photographer desk? Right there. They could come up here as well, maybe. They could be up here. We'll see. Oh, man. They are a reporter. They seem a good fit for the job. They have one, and they have resilient. Concentration recovers faster. Actually, I like that. Okay, we'll do that. So we have a photographer. We have a darkroom specialist. I might even build a wall up here. So let's build a wall. I think we might have one in the stash room. Wall with a door. We'll do that. And we'll do that. And then we're probably going to need to buy another wall for the darkroom in particular, I'm assuming, right? So let's go here and let's put another wall with a door. Like, maybe like that or something. And there we go. I don't know how this all works, so yeah. We have the photographer desk, good. We have the dark room, converts photo negative into a photo. Okay, we have the repro camera, converts a photo or a draft graphic into a halftone graphic. And then we have the chemical engraver, which takes the halftone graphic again, converts a halftone graphic into an engraved graphic. Okay, so we need to go from there to there, right? And then, is there anything else that we need? I don't think so. I don't think so. Now, as far as how these work and what rooms they need to be in, I'm not 100% sure. So what if I put down this? Oh, wow. That's a big machine. That is a big machine. The repro camera is huge, and the chemical engraver is also big too. So let's see if we can move this slightly over here and maybe move the photographer desk over there too. They're not going to like the bad stuff that's going to happen with all of this, like the heat and the noise coming from the coal generator, I assume. Let's see. Let's go to here and let's look at, not normal view, sorry, comfort. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Oh, okay. I could add a little bit more in here, of course, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be. That's decent. Move this over to there. Okay, so I'm just assuming that the repro camera goes in here with the chemical engraver too. Every desk needs an employee. Click here to assign somebody, obviously. Brit Star. They seem good fit for the job. Ruth Keller. Brit Star is cheap, no strings attached, and they're both cheap. Let's get Brit Star. Build a repro camera, assign a photo processor, and then build a chemical engraver. The second step in producing photos, illustrations, or maps is the chemical engraver. Let's build it. Okay. Awesome. Reroll. Lois Fitzgerald. Okay. We've did that now. So our wages per week have drastically gone up. They seem to need a little bit of light. So we might have to split them with a wall with a dark room. Is that right? There we go. And then we'll add light in there. I really wish we had an elevator now. I really wish we had an elevator. All right. So let's go like that. And then, well, like that. And then like that. And I guess keep the dark room like a dark room, right? They can't really complain about that. Okay, so I think everything's all set up and ready to go for photography. I believe. I'm testing new stuff out here, and that's basically that. So testing the new stuff and see how it all operates. But we should be able to do photography stuff now, so that's fun. All right, we'll go ahead and actually look at what we need to do. We need to just get 161,000 newspapers sold. Not bad. And we need to focus on economy, society, crime, economy, crime, politics. So let's go crime, society, and economy. We'll do those three for the week. It's September 1933. Okay, immediately thrown into this. So, Wolves Plague Farmstead. I would like to throw a... actually, we'll throw Regina on that. Livestock loses mount. We'll go and edit that too. There we go. Next. We have tightening lendings standards. Interesting. This requires... No. This is a scandal. For a society... Yeah. Injury kind of sucks. But... let's see here. We'll put you on there, and then somebody who is... Put Chuck on there. If Chuck gets hurt, whatever. Please, nothing bad happen to Chuck. 5 days in hospital. That's the entire week. So he's gone for the entire week. So that sucks. But if I were to lose anybody, it would have been Chuck anyway. So let's go ahead and throw Kathleen on that. Toxic plumes billow. Ouch. Ouch indeed. And do some more editing. All right. Continue. Crime. Bank robbery prevented. Oh, prevented. We'll open that up and then go like that. The curiosity of a passerby caused the robbery attempt to be abandoned and police were alerted. That is pretty sweet. And then what do we have going on over here? We have a coal miner's fair wage. What is that? Risk of boycott. Or economy. Nah, I'm good. Thank you, though. Let's progress through this one right here. So this could potentially trigger a spy. Put Dennis on that. Hopefully it does not, but it probably will. My luck. It will not. Yeah. No spy. Call goes out to hunters. Perfect. That worked out quite nicely. What's this over here? Schoolhouse fire. Society into entertainment? No, no, no. We want to go to society into possibly education. I didn't actually see which way we want to lean on the printing here. We'll go ahead and put Kathleen on that. 14 wounded, no dead yet. Why yet? All right, perfect. Let's go and put Regina on that. Company is sued for dumping high amounts of toxin in nearby river. Edit that too. Okay, so far so good. Evelyn. Years of drought driving predators closer, says government researcher. What is this crime right here? Crime. Ooh, photograph. Evidence. Mobsters. Bomb. This could be our first one. This is a very high risk one. But I think I'm going to take the risk here. Yeah. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use Mildred on this. Which opens this up immediately. Which I can start doing that if I want to, I guess. And Cynthia will be our first one going on photography. Mobsters might come here and whoop some ass, but I will ass whoop them back. 3 of them. Okay. And then we'll also get this going on too, which we'll put Harold on. And we will make sure we edit all of these stories. Perfect. Come over here to Portland. Schoolhouse. And we don't have anyone available for that quite yet, but I need to kind of wait because I got to take care of these mobsters real quick. Might be worth kind of hiring a second security guard, maybe. I don't know. And make this go faster. So there goes one. Okay, there goes one. And put Dennis on that. This will take time before we can teach here again, school director says. Okay. There's like a cooldown. Is there a cooldown on the mobster? Is there a cooldown? Wait, whoa. Is there a cooldown on the security guard all of a sudden? That definitely was not there like a few episodes ago, right? They must have changed that through this Let's Play. Because I don't remember there being that cooldown for the security guard. Okay. Yeah, look at it. Definitely that might have changed. That kind of sucks. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Anyways, it's fine. They're all gone. They've been taken care of. I just don't remember that. Maybe I'm misremembering. Foreclosure sweep farms. Yeah, Regina. Talk of penny sale. Actually, we should probably edit that one too. Okay, I think this is going to be a pretty big week. We're still looking for a statement somewhere. Not that one. $500. Illegal gambling venue found. Police fine? Or we can go there and try to get $500. That's interesting. Wow. No, it's not worth the police fine. Yeah, not worth it. Bank reports July gain. It is an economy thing. I'll do it. I'll do it. And we will put Kathleen on it probably. Kathleen. $48,500 in $42,300 paid out. Sure. A lot of things that just popped up all of a sudden. New Orleans, economy and hopeful, and society, tragic and to the right. Aviator, wildly post severely injured. Or Kansas. We're still looking for that statement though. Let's go here. Yeah, let's go to the New Orleans. Bank reopens with insurance. And we will put Evelyn. We'll put Evelyn on that. Cash out circulates again. And actually, you know what? We'll edit that one too. Our news might have been kind of backed up a bit because of that mobster attack. So things might be a bit spicy right now. Let's get rid of that. Politics into a lie, into dirt. Not interested in that. Ooh, influence points. Gruesome. Irwin Ike H. Hoover found dead. Ooh, another photography one. Yeah, let's do that. Local leaders halt contest after death by fatigue. Okay. That one might be good for next week. Plans miniature golf for empty theaters. That's actually lovely. I'll do it. Box manager test project first course opens today. I think some of these we're gonna probably do next week. Yeah. There's another photography one. We'll skip that. I gotta really see how long it takes for us to do the photo stuff, because I'm really not sure, because they're doing something right now, as you can see. Oh, statement on a Saturday. I mean, I would love it, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it. No, I'm not gonna be able to get it. It's just way too late in the week. Cynthia on that. Non-stop dancing for 52 hours is perfectly healthy, says marathon host. Hopefully we get that. Oh no, that one's gonna take 2 days, you can see. So maybe photography jobs do take a while, and I just need to think of that. We'll get rid of you, and we'll get rid of you because I'm not gonna be able to do that, and we'll proceed. I think we're finished for the week. Yeah, because I doubt we're gonna get this done too. 12 hours. Miniature golf growing in popularity fast. Okay, let's see where we're at by the end of the week, or by the end of the day. Yeah, not everything is done. Sloppy production. Interesting. So I gotta watch out for the sloppy production, especially when it comes to the photography now. Okay. Place that right on the front there. There we go. And there. Switch to the next page. Let's go here. And here. Here. And here. And that's all we can really do. We definitely made our quota, which is nice. $8,000 is solid. Wonder if I can try to prevent that, maybe. If I spend just a little bit on discount paper. Actually, I don't have enough time to do that, so never mind. They might need a little bit more comfort over here, right? Probably. And like I said, the darkroom, I'm assuming, will definitely work sloppy. Is it because of the visibility? I guess. So if I give him a light, is that all right? No, it needs to be dark. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. I don't know how to prevent his sloppiness. Maybe comfort? Maybe that's what it could be? I need to put a bathroom up here somewhere too, I think. I can build a bathroom over here maybe, so I don't have to go too far. Anyways, back to the paper. Let's do it. Okay, well, we hit our quota. That's good. Bunch of money our way. More subscribers. We hit over 100,000 subscribers, so that's cool. We got 2 influence points from that too. Very, very cool. And I think we got an object as well. We did. We got another bird cage. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's good. That helps. It does. Couple of ad slots. Good. People leveling up. Perfect. Oh, okay. So we unlocked the veteran camp. I guess that will come when we do more of the military stuff. We have a couple of things in the oven, I guess, cooking technically. Let's see what the military wants again. Print on Sunday before 6 a.m. Print society the most. Don't print any politics for the week. I think I might do that. I think I might actually try to do that again. The Sunday before 6 a.m. we'll do that, and then I'll try to finish off the statement. So crime and politics would be something we need to look forward to. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and order paper. Maybe 2 things of paper. So we're looking at, we have some entertainment now, but we do have a little bit of crime here. I didn't do any ads. I forgot to do ads last week. That's a bit sad. Let me look at crime and politics this week. Yeah, crime and politics, society and economics. I think we could probably mix in society for this, so we'll do that. Check to see who we can potentially hire. Noise tolerant, engineer, photo processor, frugal, Joe Cox. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. She's doing that. Okay, perfect. Let's put the bird cage where we know these guys are actually traveling quite a bit. And I've noticed maybe over here is not a bad idea. So we'll place like a bird cage, maybe like right here in the front. Yeah, in the front there. That seems all right. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's go and get the paper in. Start ordering all this stuff. We'll see what happens with this photography thing stuff. I gotta like keep an eye on how this is all working. There isn't really too much of an explanation on why will definitely work sloppy. I don't really know why they would definitely do that. It just says definitely will do that. Not 100% sure. I know why. Let's go ahead and throw a door there, and then like a door possibly. Sorry, not a, yeah, a door right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a bathroom up here, just so they don't have to travel too far. We'll go like right there, and anything that can counter that, please and thank you. Comfort, smell, sink. We'll do that. Nice fan in there, nice air vent in there as well, and then they can go to the bathroom right there. So instead of going all the way down to the bottom. He's lacking prestige in this area, which I wish I could get another one of those, but it's all right. We should have another box, another truckload of paper coming, and we do. So let's take care of that right now. Do that. Come up here. Add a bit of that. Add a bit of that. Add a bit of that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We still got stuff happening right now, and we actually have this. We have 2 photographers that are doing, or sorry, 2 photography articles happening. This actually isn't too bad because this stuff isn't considered late because it's still technically in development. Yeah, so this stuff isn't late. It's just being worked on. Now, I don't know if sloppy production is something that I can iron out with something. Maybe, maybe not. I should probably give them drinks and stuff up here too, shouldn't I? Probably. Might be a great idea. Smoke counter, general, food. We're looking for food. Where is the food? Right here? You're kidding. Slide a water right there. Can I slide a gumball? Yeah, we'll put a gumball right there. They at least have gumballs. Okay. All right. And we are trying to prioritize maybe, yeah, crime and politics. Yeah. This is something that we are currently still working on from last week. And Hollywood Union. I mean, we already have a couple of entertainment stuff. Let's just go ahead and jump on this one just because. Actors bond to unionize. Yes. Go. Okay. Crime. Bank tunnelers caught. Okay. This gives us a bunch of left. Where are we wanting to go on here? It's pretty open. Okay, we don't need to worry too much about that. We have another crime here. Mobsters. There is our statement one right there, but mobsters definitely could show up. Not. Unless I keep, Mildred kind of happy here. So we open this and we go Mildred. Goes undercover. Gus Winkler, machine gun to death. Police chief. Involvement in planning St. Valentine's Day massacre was likely. We'll kind of edit those two. Come back down here, and we will be a part of this. So let's go ahead and put Regina on that and then Chuck up there. That will decrease some hours. Through new detection system, the bank tunnelers were caught. Wow, that's lovely. Cool. And continue. Okay, this is one we definitely need to do. Oh, I just realized that was a different statement, wasn't it? It was. It was not this. These are not the statements we are looking for. All right, that's all right. What do we have here? Natural timekeeper. We want that. Oh, it was a choice one. It was a choice one. That was dumb. Oh, I thought it was a choice one. Hopefully another statement will come up. That hurt. That one hurt. Frick. That was my bad. Breakthrough investigative. We'll look into that. That's that. Statistics into left. We'll do it. 40 feet shaft connected next door to vault. Miami. Bold bank heist shocks Miami. Could be a big breakthrough case. Kind of love it. So let's throw some folks on it. Detectives narrow down suspects. I'll actually fast forward a bit here. Regina can go on that. We want these edited too. Sure, that will be done in a sec. Potential spy on that. Good luck. Yes! No spy. Perfect. Breakthrough case. Indeed. Break through this. New one here. Washington liquor store monopoly plan. I love the influence here. Hate the mobsters. And I actually hate that I just used that. Well, you know what? I'll wait for... What's her name? I'll wait for Mildred. It actually wouldn't be bad to have another person on like undercover now, wouldn't it? Maybe we need to start looking into that. So we can avoid mobsters even more, not just with one person. Yeah. I'll hold on to this for a sec. Another crime. Another mobster one. Well, we're still working on this. Cement shoes found a Fisherman Hall body. And Mildred has a couple of things. We could potentially throw her on. I don't want to throw anybody on that currently right now. Come back over here. Yeah, there's a few things we could do. Man, I didn't know. Like, we have a lot of mobster stuff happening. Don't we? Quite impressive. Okay, that is fully done. We gotta wait for Mildred to come back. How we doing over here? Increase in women joining unions. We will do that. Women come together to demand fair pay and safe working conditions. Did he say, let's see about that? Did he just say... Did Chuck Washington... Did he just say, let's see about that? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus, Chuck. Yeah, all right. We'll wait for Mildred to come back. Work on those. We have another one up here with the sports photography one. This could also be a potential lawsuit. We can choose this one. Babe Ruth's final pitching appearance. Well, I mean, come on. We have to show up to that, right? We have to show up to that. Absolutely. A 6-5 win against the Boston Red Sox. Let's do that. Is Mildred back? Nope, not yet. Now? Cement shoe wire loops noted. Go ahead and do that. Perfect. And then if we can get Mildred on this, potentially, this would be nice. Let's go throw Maurice on this. We need a substitute for prohibition, apparently. Okay, where are we at? In the middle of the week right now? We have so many stories happening. And there's breaking news. Esquire publishes its first issue. Esquire, which billed itself as the magazine for men, published its first issue with 100,000 copies that sold quickly, despite the high cover price of 50 cents. Entertainment? I don't really care about this that much. I don't think we have a lot of entertainment going on anyways. We don't. So I don't really care too much, my man. I do not care that much at all. Thank you, but no thank you. And then as far as this goes, I don't know if this will be done by the end of the week, but hopefully Mildred will get done fast. Where is Mildred right now? 7 hours left. Scandal and a photography setup here for a record scandal. This would be something that would be good for next week. So working for next week, is this what we really want? Chance of sloppy reporting. Is it because her skills is low? Oh, I guess it's because her concentration is low. That's probably what it is. I see. So I got to fix that by the end of the week, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I'll wait on that. Yeah. Okay. I see. So we might need to pretty it up there. Mildred. You... Oh, you can't do this, actually, because you do not have society level. So I guess this is actually a pretty good look at something here. How many days do we have? 4 days to do that. So what if we went to training and we said, hey, we want to put undercover on... Is there a way to sort this? Yeah, we want to put it on Regina. Can we do Regina on that? So at least then we have someone that can do undercover society stuff. The employee you've chosen for training already has a trained trait. Once the training completes, the old trait will be replaced. Oh, I don't want that then. Oh, no. Wait. Take it out. Yeah. Okay, let's not do that then. Well, I would like somebody... So, okay. You can't give them a second one then. Oh, no, you can. Okay. How did we get 2 on her? Mildred, undercover, and then natural coordinator. We gave them 2. I think, right? I don't know. I have to kind of wait on that for now, I guess. I'm not going to do this until I get Cynthia, I guess, better concentrated and whatnot, which Cynthia is right here. Yeah, she might be like gassed out by the generator, so we got to look into that. All right, let's just finish up everything that we have right now. Let's not worry about the rest of the week. We'll leave everything on hold for now. Yeah, we'll leave everything on hold for now, and we'll just finish the week off. Yeah, even this gonna get done. All right. Well, I guess it can. Yeah, there. It's done now. Okay. Let's see what we have here. These are just sloppy productions. I know they're sloppy, but I think they still could potentially help us. Oh, they actually have little pictures. That's really cool. Yeah, I feel like they still could help us. So I'm gonna do that. Wow. I feel like that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, honey. Oh, I guess I could technically do these because we don't need to finish the others. Oh, I love that, actually. Yeah. Go there. Go there. A little bit of economy. This would be a nice spot to add an ad. And like that. To then like this. Throw a little random politics there. Entertainment. Sports. This is a $12,000 paper. 398,000. Holy crap. Is it because of the photography, man? Is it because there's pictures in our paper? That is insane. Holy hell. Well, and the quality stars of these articles are going. This is the greatest of all time. Ooh, that is actually the worst number to fall on right there. Wow, that was the biggest sale we've ever done, and it was still sloppy work too. He was so sloppy, yet we found ourselves with a record sale, incredible amounts of money, a lot of influence. Yeah, we didn't complete that. Whatever. Print before 6 a.m. Kiss my rear end. Yeah, that's pretty big. What is that? Okay, so we're starting to see how big these photography things can go. It can go quite spicy. And we have a telegrapher that is a senior now. Cool. And that's fine because we actually have senior prestigious items in his office already anyways. I'll do this again. Yeah, we'll still do that. And see what we have here. Sell 224,000 newspapers. I accept. Order paper. Probably going to need a couple of those. Let's pause. Let's work on concentration level possibly for our photographer because it seems like they might be very upset with their life over here. Rightfully so. Ooh, heat. Oh my god. Yeah, pretty bad. Pretty bad. Utility accessories? No. Comfort. Let's go with heat. Start taking care of the heat a bit. And take care of the heat in here. Smell. They don't like the smell, so let's get a smell counter. Oh, tiles. Put tiles in there. Put an air vent in there. Put a fan in there. Now noise is a problem. Put tile in there too. And another air vent. Probably very smelly in there. I feel like this is incredibly just ridiculous. Maybe that industrial was better to have. Let me see. Can I bring that back? It does noise. It counters noise and heat. Oh, okay, never mind. Noise I can deal with. We can do that and like add an acoustic panel there. Add an acoustic panel over here. And then maybe, can we add a fan over here? There we go. Add a fan right there. Everybody's fine. Maybe a little bit of stuff that needs to be added over here. Maybe like an acoustic panel right there. Maybe a little bit of counter heat somewhere. Little air vents again. A little bit of air vent action over here more. And just trash. Oh. A little bit of coal storage. I don't think we have enough room for that though right now. We don't. Okay, so their concentration level should go back to should be fine. Let's take a look over here. There's a little bit of heat problems, obviously. Maybe we can try to fix this. I mean, it's just a lot, isn't it? So like a little bit of acoustic. We're spending a lot of money on this stuff, but it's probably worth it. Or air vents on this side. Better to do it now than, you know, eventually we'll have to do it later, right? We have the money now. Okay. We could spread these machines out a bit so that it's not having to deal with that. I'm not going to spread them out right now. I'll leave it as is. Food. Are we gonna need more food? Probably. How we doing on coal? I think we're doing all right on coal. Yeah. Anybody gonna do higher? Higher. Ooh. Highlander. Tolerant, not bothered by anything, and you are a assembly person. Having another editor would be fun, but we just don't really have any space for them right now. Let's take a look at ads. Actually, we don't even know which direction we're going. We really could go any direction we want. And let's kind of double on crime and politics again. So, yeah, waterfront security is safer tomorrow. We'll work on that. Thank you, thank you. Maybe even, I don't know if it matters if we have a higher quality ad or not. Probably doesn't. Come back over here, do crime, and, oh my God! And a freaking sneeze to go with it. Politics. Okay, society and hopeful. We can get rid of Albert Einstein. Arrival. Record scandal. It's nothing that we are necessarily wanting to chase, but I guess if we add priority to entertainment, we can, because it is a photo thing. So, sure. Let's do it. Yeah. Throw you on that. Creators rumored to be involved with alcohol during the prohibition. And we'll throw you on that. Record is a great success. All right, perfect. And we can kind of add a little bit of editing on that too. All right. Also, we did get our trucks in, so let's go ahead and start loading up this stuff. There we go. There we go. I really wish we had an elevator. Maybe that's like the next thing I want to get. There's so many things I want to get in this game. There's so many upgrades and things like that. Let's see here. Statement. Can we finally get a statement done? I think we can. Roosevelt recognizes Soviet Union. Recognizes Soviet Union. Yeah, we can do it finally. So let's... Ooh, training somebody too would be pretty sweet. Hang on, let me look at training real quick. We're looking at reporters. Can I train Chuck Washington to be an undercover person? Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Okay, back to this. We'll go Maurice. 16 years of non-recognition ended after talks with Litanov and Mildred on that. Unlocks that, and then we can put Dennis on that. William C. Bullitt appointed first U.S. ambassador to Soviet Union. Edit, edit, and edit. Those are pretty big stories, I feel like. And all of our reporters are kind of tied up right now, aren't they? They are. We do have Evelyn here that can do this. And Regina that can jump on that. Government building engulfed amid arson suspicions. Outcry over services being halted for 3 months. Okay. A little bit of entertainment over here. The big pond from stage to screen, some photography, and a lot of influence points on this one too. Okay. Throw Harold on that. Light, charming, romantic comedy with catchy music. And then we're going to choose that one, obviously, when that time does come. And, again, I think for concentration with her, I think we're just going to have to hope for the... I mean, hopefully that she's getting better. I don't know. We'll have to see here. Okay, we'll look at that in a second. This is going... Yep, okay. Let me take a look. Let me go back up here and see. Your condition is just low. It's just... I think they just want some decor, honestly. So let's pretty it up, shall we? So their comfort is good. Let's just give them pretty stuff to look at. General. Give you a clock. Give you a plant. Give you all a clock in here. I don't really have anything to give you guys. Like, I don't have pictures or anything, which kind of sucks a bit. Give you a clock too. Maybe give you a plant. And I'll work on maybe trying to find decorations for y'all eventually. Okay, come back down here and not there. Come back over here. We'll throw Cynthia on that. Police discovered hidden alcohol contraband at the creator's home. And we'll jump on this here in a sec. Reese. Many documents lost in fire, says mayor. Yeah, okay. Oh. Everybody's like just fully working right now. What was this? Was 20,000? Yeah, 20,000 for that. Yeah, everybody's just working. That's going. That's going. And that's going. Cynthia's just gone, so I will hold on to that one for now. San Francisco. No, not that one. This one, Minneapolis. Who's the next mayor of Minneapolis? This could potentially bring us a lawsuit. It is a politic dirt one. Don't know. Yeah, we do have politics going. Yeah, of course we do. It's one of our priorities. We'll throw Dennis on it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll throw Dennis on it. We'll get the $100 scoop. Kind of. Hit us with a lawsuit here. Hopefully it's not too big. It's gonna be massive, isn't it? 3, not bad. Mayor of Minneapolis on mobster liquidation list. That is terrifying. We'll put that on the editor's desk too. Oh, let's go ahead and throw our food up there. There we are. Okay. Lawsuits will come now. Trigger that. Put all of that on our person's desk. There you go. Our lawyer's desk. There you are. There you are. And let's come back over here. Is Cynthia still doing her thing? Cynthia's still doing her thing. She's almost done. Even with sloppy photography, we still can make a lot of money. A lot of money, which is kind of crazy. Imagine not sloppy. Right? Yeah. Big stuff. Big stuff. Bombshell of a potential spy. We can choose one path. We can just go for the safe route and go politics to triumph. And I am going to do that. I don't know. Maybe statement, though, would synergize quite nicely, wouldn't it? Oh, my God. A spy. Yeah. I'll do that. Mayor Cole on top. Opponent Taylor's campaign rocked before election. I'm assuming spies are doing bad stuff to us and I'm just not noticing it. Probably. And I could really care less than trying to sit there and find a spy. I really don't even want to do that. So, yeah. Edit those. Is Cynthia back? Not yet. She's coming back, though. Witnesses affected by organization. Yeah, we'll put Dennis on. He's not good at politics, but I guess we can kind of have him go up and up and up. Pull us underway. Oh, she leveled up. Oh, perfect. She's level 2 now. That's good. Come over here to the crime. Mobsters for an attack at drugstore. Do we have anybody that wants to do undercover? We don't. Not yet. I'll hold on to that. Okay, keep it coming. Cynthia, go do that. Actor-singer Mr. Chevalier has landed in the U.S. And then do we have any of our mobsters in? Yep, or undercovers. Owner called the police, but the thieves already left. Okay. Is it choose a path? Replica found to be one to be a real bone. We'll go the safe route here. Museum lecture unwrapped surprise. And we'll edit that maybe. Coming to the end of our week. We can bribe to get this to get fame. I don't think so. I don't want it that bad. Shakespeare on the lawn. Or lettuce farmers on strike. Where are we at story-wise? We have quite a bit of stories. I don't want someone to get hurt. This might be it. Yeah, I think this is it. This is it for the week. It's not going to be as big as last week, but this is fine. Oh, that was done. Good, good, good. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you for telling me that. Yeah. We'll keep those for next week. This is good. Hopefully this stuff completes by Sunday, Tuesday, which is probably the photo one, right? Yeah, cool. So I have a photo one for next week. I'll finish up the rest today. Actually, maybe order some paper before we start our thing. Just to be prepared. Just to be prepared. There we go. There we are. Ah, finish it up. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have a compromise because of the... Oh, I see. Because of the spy. That's the compromise stuff. I'm starting to understand. Sloppy reporting. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. Let's go bombshell on front page. Politics. I want to go left. Not right. And I went far right on everything I did this week. That's influence points. You already know. That's all right. Yeah. Okay. Crime? No, no, no. I hate that it does that. Crime? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. We'll put some old news. And then all this stuff is going to be big next week, I guess. Yeah. And this is an okay paper. We at least complete our goal with it, so both goals, I should say. That's good. That's good. That is great grand. Big money on the photography. At least we kind of got a taste of it, right? Yeah. That's pretty sweet. And we got influence points from that. The wing. We did not get any from there. That's all right. We were a bit sensational this week. Ton of ads on politics. And we scraped by, and we got a senior janitor. Well, there we go. Cool. So then that one's done. And then Long Beach would be nice to kind of go through. I think so. But that's going to do in today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.